Hey guys, welcome back, and this is the new semi-automatic air rifle I've built. And I've been busy for the past few weeks, so I know I haven't done a video in a while, but I decided to build this, and it is so much fun to shoot, so I'm really happy I built this. But it's just basically a QEV, a 3-way 2-position valve, and a piston that make this semi-automatic. So yeah, I'll start from the back of the gun and work our way forward. So we have a stock here, just made out of pine, and the stock here is actually detachable, as you can see. It's detachable, and I've just added some pipe in there so that it slots into the back there with the nails poking out as well. And I've got a wood grip here that I just carved, and we've got a scope rest here with a Picatinny rail and a red dot, which works really well. We have the 3-way 2-position valve, which is actually the one off my previous semi-automatic, and and I put a trigger guard on it as well, and it's got the epoxy putty on the trigger here, so there's something to grip onto. And then that leads through a hose into the QEV here, which is behind this PVC pipe that I heated up and flexed over the top. Coming out of the bottom of the QEV, we have another piece of hose that leads into the piston behind the gun that I'll show in a minute. In front of the QEV is the bolt. I'll show you that in a minute. And here's the hopper for the BBs. I've clamped the piston down with a hose clamp here. And then I've got some PVC straps here that just hold the barrel down, and I've just got some paper to elevate it so it's aligned with the QEV. It's not a full length aluminium barrel. I've chopped it down about like 30 centimeters or more, slightly more than that. I'll show you the other side of the gun now, so here we have it. The piston is here, as you can see, and this moves back and forward when it's pressurized from the air tank, and as we can see, the bolt here, when the piston moves forward, it actually separates each ball bearing out, so it only shoots one at a time, therefore it's semi-automatic. And it's got a magnet at the bottom here, which just helps align the BBs in the barrel properly, because without that you do get 2 bullets shooting out instead of 1, and also the ball bearings will tend to roll out the barrel. So and I've put this PVC brace here just because this is not the strongest, this hopper, but I do plan to make the hopper come through the bottom of the gun here instead. And I've just put this PVC over here just to keep it a bit neater. So the piston is actually like a copper tube with an aluminium tube inside that I've filled up with glue, and then I've put an O-ring around. So it's really simple piston, it's all sealed, it's all lubricated, so it works really nicely. And then I've just got a rubber stopper here, which is a piece of hose then just screwed down into the wood. And at the top of the hopper here we have just like a little cap end, and the BBs feed into there. And this is just a cap I made out of a few spare parts with a bit of epoxy putty and some elastic, because what happens is the ball bearings tend to bounce up the hopper and hit the roof, and I just wanted to absorb some of that shock, so I just put a piece of spear gun rubber in there. Hopefully I'll do an update video of this and I'll show you guys, because this is definitely one of the best projects I've built. So I'll show you guys the shooting.